strong, down B, up smash. Like he's got a lot of knockback and it sends you at really bizarre angles that no other character sends you at. So I think that's what kind of helps Doc. But I'm excited. I'm really pumped to see a high level Doc. And then we have Grayson, who just played an amazing set against Blue Striker. I don't know if I've ever really seen Dr. Mario Rob, but I imagine recovering against Rob as Doc is going to be awful.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, right, where like Mabel and Doc in general is going to want to play the mid-range game with pills a little bit because it leads into so much of like mid-level combos and like high-level kill setups, as a lot of it's off of the pills. So having a character that's just going to flat out beat you in that range, like Doc or like Rob, is going to be tough.
Yeah, Pill's really good, especially online. Somebody tweeted the other day that like Mario Fireball is a command grab, don't at me. I'm like, it's kind of true though.
That kills.
Same for Pill.
Okay.
Oh, forward air, super strong, incredibly strong. Not only is it like a pretty solid move to space with and has crazy knockback, it's normally fresh. So that's extended even further. Mabel's has a decent lead at the beginning of this, actually, even after that combo.
I mean, just a huge call out on the grab, like, or excuse me, on the jump to get that fair. Like, yikes! Doc's a heavy hitter, man. I still think his speed and his recovery really limits what all he's capable of on like a long term.
Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, he doesn't deserve to move this slowly, but then like if he did move as fast as the other Doc, he would be terrifying. So I'm kind of okay with it. Wow, fair again.
That was way too close to the blast zone for my liking.
It was. You saw how Grayson was just like, yo, let me chill for a second. Let me collect myself. Almost died to fair at like 70. Ooh, down throw up B. That is one of the tried and true Mario classics we love to see, or Dr. Mario classics, excuse me.
He actually got the build there.
That's a really good out of shield option too. Mabel showing us some stuff. Do you still think he's not debatably bad, but just regular bad? Let me know.
Oh yeah, he's still regular bad.
I feel like he's right on the border, but Mabel's definitely making it work. Okay, I was wondering what he's gonna do there. Ooh, going for the up B, hitting the gyro, a little risky. Up, but he's gonna yeet him on out of there. Center stage, killing him at 160.
Just yanked him over his head.
Yeah, he'd be throwing his back out when he does that throw. Like I know that hurts. Like I don't think he has good posture. Ooh, nice jab lock into the side B. Gonna force Mario into that recovery situation we were talking about. Oh wait, what is happening here?
Send it off stage, man. You got to be careful. And that's, I mean, that down B is one of the moves where like you thought fair killed early. Like down B's just like, nah, you're dead.
Man, and it also has like an egregious hitbox. It's way bigger than people think. Was that up smash? Okay. I'm gonna assume that was up smash because the knockback was confusing. So that's got to be the one. Another up B.
Got him.
Ooh.
And like that's the thing, right? Like Doc's combos are like the basest level of mix-ups, but if you get hit by one, you're just dead. It's just like, oh, here's down throw. Hold out as if your life depends on it, and then you see Grayson like, just didn't DI at all, and it's like, oh well then.
Yeah, that that looked rough. That was a 2-stock. It was a convincing 2-stock because it wasn't even like any straight up cheese happened where he got killed like early for real, except for maybe that fair in the first stock. But no, he was just kind of doing his thing. Grayson was getting hit by some combos too, which Dr. Mario was like, he's not a combo character, but it's just not what he shines at, you know. Yeah. But he's pulling them off.
He gets the 2 and 3 pieces, right? Like he gets the combo meals off the menu. He's not getting the family dinner.
No, he's not. No, he's never getting a bucket. Never, nothing like that. But like his knockback is just so high, it just kind of doesn't matter. I'm curious to see how Grayson's going to adapt. I think he just needs to play really patient and just kind of camp him out a little bit, just space those treating nairs the same way he was against Sonic. See how he's kind of going in, and like Mario, Dr. Mario especially, has like pretty limited range. So if he just chills out, plays a spacing battle, like he can get a lot, especially if you can start forcing him towards the ledge.
Almost at it there. We see Mabel actually get out of that string a little bit, but I mean, it's still just a huge start already, 81. But that's the thing. I mean, like, Doc can just go blow for blow too. So even if there was that like 30% difference, I don't think it makes that much really matter.
Yeah, not considering how early he kills. Yeah. Ooh, that could have been a bigger punish. Maybe he was looking for a shield grab. I'm not sure, but gonna keep the lead slightly. Ooh, getting his gyro caped. I stand corrected.
Hey, all right. Oh,
Did he
right.
just
That was not okay. He up smashed the opposite direction as Grayson comes in and is just like, no, get out of here.
and not a normal like regular schmegular move. That was a Rob down tilt. You don't see that punished often, period. Let alone up smashed out of shield. Okay, Mabel is trying to go off right now. Oh no, gyro into the ledge. I think he just needs to keep gyro at the ledge and just look for jump. Like, oh, okay, all right. Where you get that dare from the redraft?
A little bit too much time on off stage, unfortunately.
Yeah, can't really hang out against Rob. But yeah, Mabel's we got some stuff to learn here. I got some notes to take because this is super interesting. Seeing some of these options. And honestly, it's a lot of really good reads too. Nice. Oh, he used Nair to break out of that Rob string. That could have been a bunch of damage. Ooh. Sneaky gyro. Okay. All right, Grayson.
I was concerned. That was a dash stack away from like going into an off stage side B setup.
Right. Oh, beautiful spacing with that pivot F smash. That was really smart by Grayson. And I like that he's just kind of swatting the pills away. Because when you do shield those, Doc and Mario both get a lot out of that, like just having that shield pressure. But he's just kind of just batting them out the air, which is a pretty smart idea.
Also saved him from a back throw too. Yikes. That's that character knowledge, man. I mean, you don't know how long Dr. Mario's role is. You're not in the right position for it.
Right. And then, of course, mashing an invincible option like that out of roll is hard to deal with. And great chase down by Grayson. All right, so we're one stock apiece, but this is super even. I think Mabel's just needs to stay at the center. He cannot let Grayson get those low percent combos. And I like the adaptation, too. Grayson's recognizing, like, all right, Mabel's going for a lot of neutral air at a disadvantage. And he's playing around it really well, getting a lot of free damage for it. This might be the cleanup that he needed. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's a big punish. Up air. Nice. Wow, great DI by Mabels, though. Especially in DI and Rob's up air, it's chance time. There's nothing you can tell me about DI in that move, dude. It's a roulette wheel.
That's a 2400 on the SAT kind of DI.
Right, like.
Uh-oh. Okay, jab 3. No punish on the jab 3. Okay.
Like, anyone that says they DI that move on purpose, I'm just like, liar. No, you didn't. You guessed. Like, there's no way. Ooh, another up B out of shield. Yeah. Is Mabel going to sneak away with this?
I mean, he's got to land.
Ooh. Good patience, waiting in a shield, not letting Grayson get anything started. I like that, caping the gyro, giving himself an option back to the ledge, trying to sneak that up smash in there, but just out of range. This is officially a nail biter. 170%. You never see Rob have somebody at that percent. So up throw will do it. Any aerial, I think, will kill at this point. But he has to be careful because Mabel does have that invincible down B and he has up B. He has a lot of burst options that can just sneak this game away. Ooh, he's trying to get that back throw. And there it is. Again.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering if, like, we saw how high Mabel was going, burning the jumps early as well in a lot of those situations. I was like, maybe he's going to come down with a back air. I mean, we just never saw it. And I think both players were kind of like a little bit spaghetti there, where it's just like, do I want to commit to something? Do I want to throw out a move? And unfortunately, just unfortunately for Mabel, Rob's ability to throw out an air is a lot better than some of Doc's skill moves.
Yeah, as close as that was, you're right. Rob's ability to play the neutral, to have such a safe neutral, and the fact that that move specifically can like eventually kill, like that's huge. And I will say that is one of the tools that Dr. Mario is lacking. Like his neutral, Rob's neutral is amazing, but Dr. Mario's neutral isn't really that stellar. And when it comes to that kind of situation, it's all going to bubble to the surface that Rob can live in the situation a lot longer than Doc can. Like Doc has to get a read, Rob can just keep you off.
FD pick, not super surprising, just the way both of these characters can kind of push each other towards the corners.
Mm-hmm. Fully agree. Oh, forward throw? All right. I love learning. And I feel like seeing a top level Doc is just it's gonna be a really fun learning experience. Already has been.
Grayson ready on the tech there.
Question: do Doc's aerials just do like mad damage? Because I feel like he's just kind of like poking, but like he keeps the percent lead here.
Yeah, it's all pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie.
It must be pretty high, actually. Oh wow! Tried to nair through the gyro, wasn't able to do it, and that is a clean stock from Grayson. He looked him right in the eye and said, "You will perish." That was super nice.
I love those so much because it just reminds me of like every dunk contest competition where it's just like I'm gonna throw this off the backboard and just dunk it myself.
Get that NBA streaks off the heezy. Like, snuck that on in there. Oh, that forward air could have led to his doom if he got another side B. Grayson playing much safer this third game, getting a lot out of it. Mabels isn't really being as on the ball as far as like reflecting these projectiles, and Grayson is really taking advantage.
Oh,
speaking of capes, there we go. And not enough to kill, at least not from center stage, but Grayson's got a huge lead here.
it's been 2 or 3 times now that pivot S smash has been really effective for him, though. I mean, that's kind of like that stumpy range that Doc has where he can just kind of like be like, all right, well, I'm going to take a step back and just eventually hit you.
Right. Oh, that's a stock. I don't think he can make it back from there. Ooh, and the snipe just to boot. All right, Grayson got himself a 2-stock lead. Things looking really good for him. And again, if he plays around the burst options, just like, like a random up B or like a down B or whatever, I think he'll be in a really good spot. And that is an SD from Mabels. That's going to give Grayson a 2-1 lead.
As someone that also can't do it as an Incineroar main, I stand by the fact that if you can air dodge off stage and still make it back, you're carried. Just
I can do that.
how it works.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
that's fair.
Doc can't do it either. So you saw there, it's like, oh, air dodge down. Doesn't even bother to try to recover. He knows.
He was like,
he
nah.
knows what's happening.
And he knew he'd get dared if he did. Because Grayson's just looking like, I can try it. You won't.
Please. I'm waiting up here, man. Come on.
Yeah. All that time he had on the ledge, you know what he had time to do? Register to vote, because it is that quick and easy. So make sure that you register to vote in this election. Early voting is going to start pretty soon. In my state, I think it starts October 6th, so really just a couple of weeks away. Make sure you're registered. Check in on Facebook and register there, which is such a scary sentence. What'd you say?
I said, you're still in Ohio, right?
Yeah, I'm still in Ohio. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Ohio and Florida, 2 important battleground states, as always.
The most important for no great reason, but whatever. Register to vote. Register to vote. All right. So game 4 going to Battlefield. This is a pretty good dock stage. I can definitely see a lot of pressure with his up air strings. Up B is even scarier because he has a platform to land on, so it's less committal and it's already invincible and strong. So a lot of good stuff for Doc on this stage here. Maybe he thinks the platform
for the most part. I love the up air strings. I mean, it's so effective. You're never gonna get Yoshi's as a Mario Brothers player, but like you can at least get Battlefield. It's like a close enough.
Oh yeah, I cannot stand that stage against any of the plumbers. I'm like, nah, you don't get this, bro.
We have Yoshi's at home. Yoshi's at home.
Right, we got Yoshi's at home. We're not doing this. I like the coverage from Mabels. Again, Doc is not a character that's nearly as scary as the ledge as Rob, but he's doing a great job of just baiting and punishing with these back airs and just trying to put on as much pressure as he can.
Should not have hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
He rolled all the way through that. I was like, that's a hitbox.
Yeah, it was a late hit and it was Rob's face, and they're like, whatever, just give it to him. Ooh, that was a crucial up air. He caught the gyro and got himself back to stage. And an up B, there it is, up B out of shield. Grayson's just gonna have to really be aware that that's a strong option. And Rob is a character that can poke at your shield so well, like neutral air and even fair and all these moves. But you got to keep in mind that you might die if you're a little bit off.
So go for here, near string.
Ooh,
there we go. Oh no,
he is going for it. I think that fair might have killed. Like, I don't underestimate that move in any way. All right, great patience.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's just like, that's one of those things where like, if you're watching it from an analysis standpoint, where you're just like, damn, I'm smart as hell.
Right? Just like, nah, I'm not doing that. And he tied things back up off that read too. And he had the roll read, but he was a little bit too late on the F smash. That could have really given him a second stock, but now Mabel is in there. Oh, but that back air is so good, dude. Like, somebody told me they don't like Rob's back air, and I was like, explain it, show your work. Like, there's no reason. Like, that move is incredible.
I need a 5-page essay on my desk tomorrow morning.
Yes, or you're fired. Like, there's no way.
You need to cite your sources because I think you're full of it right now.
Like, I was actually yelling. I'm like, get out of my house. I don't even live here. Get out of my house. Stupid. Let's see. Oh, the back throw. Wow. strong back throw.
I did not expect him to actually be behind him more than anything else. Like that back throw killing, not a shock to me. The fact that he was actually behind Rob's, Rob's character model was the one that was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't playing around. But Grayson is getting closer and closer to winning this set. Mabel just now starting to. Wow, it's completely even. Excuse me.
Yeah, 3 aerials later.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You're like, dang, right. Mabel's down by like 30%, 2 up airs.
Ooh, we'll try to get the F smash read. This is one of those situations where, like, as things get closer and closer, if Grayson's just like, I'm just gonna play a careful neutral or die. Oh my god! From center stage.
That was like 90-ish, right?
On a heavy. Okay. On like a very heavy character. Okay, well, short circuit him, hit him with that EMP. Rob is done. He's out of here. We have a game 5.
Doc, you beat me to it. I was sitting there trying to like formulate how to make that joke, and it was like, he's got
it. You got it, bro. It's all good.
Game 5. PS2? Maybe. That's probably where Grayson would want to go.
I think he would want PS2. Maybe Kalos?
Yeah, literally my next sentence is going to be whatever stage can get him as far away from Doc as possible.
Yes, for sure. I think if I would assume Kalos is banned because if he gets to go to Kalos, I would run all day. He gets to live a little bit longer, which Rob doesn't normally have to say, but he gets to live a little bit longer. Did somebody just DC?
No, was it? Still there.
I think he's probably just changed something last minute. Okay, I thought the match was about to start. Yeah, this is super interesting. I think the last thing I commentated, there was a Mewtwo and a Duck Hunt. They were both in top 8, and I'm just like, sure. Like, I love that we're seeing more and more character variety, even 2 years in. Like, we're still being surprised by stuff. So that's fun for me. No bias, of course, obviously, but, just like, oh, this is neat. Seeing Doc being pushed this hard. Yeah, they did get PS2. You're right about that.
The fact that the screen notes for the load-in was the fact that Dr. Mario's Nair is called the Doctor Kick.
The Doctor Kick? Oh my god!
I'm just like, all right, okay, cool, Nintendo. We won't call it a sex kick anymore, I guess.
Sure. All right, fine. The Doctor Kick.
It went off to college, spent $100,000 and got its PhD.
Yeah, and honestly, for the amount of work and money that cost, damn right that's a Doctor Kick. You think that Nair would be a little bit better. Anyway, so Grayson got a stock lead right now, only at about 70, not too bad, but he is at the ledge, and Doc's Mario just has me just on edge. His knockback just has me on edge at all times. Like I think it'd probably be a little safer to play into the center, just considering how strong his burst options are, Good patience again. Yeah, he's really aware when Dr. Kick is coming out. See how dumb that sounds? Really aware of when Mabel's going to be fishing for Dr. Kick. But Mabel's getting a lot of parries, though. He's parried a lot of Rob's neutral airs, which is, huge if you can do that. It takes a lot of the matchup away. Oh,
not great DI on that one this time. He certainly escaped death in game 1, does not escape it in game 5.
No. Oh, here we go. This could be it. Try to go for the down air.
I like the turn away there from Grayson. Normally you'd see the Robs go for the side B, but he decides to go for the best possible option in the down air. He doesn't get it, but I mean, smart recognition.
Yeah, he probably expected him to go low, trying to avoid the side B because you should, because it's a terrifying move. But here we are. All right, we're gonna get an F throw here. I love that you see Grayson do the up B boost too. Like a lot of Robs don't do that, like they just regular jump. But you see him. I've seen him do it throughout the bracket where he'll be at the ledge and just like immediately just take off with up B and try to go for like a unique back air that he couldn't get normally. Oh, that was almost the game. Yeah, Mabel's is on his tournament life here, just barely hanging on. But Grayson's got a huge lead. He's only at 15%. And he's got to recover. Oh, no!
No! The gyro is enough to gimp Doc, and that's why Doc's bad. That's why Doc's bad, Sai.
Counter-argument. Counter-argument?
Doc, not great.
Counter-argument. I don't have a counter-argument. Like, that's a good point. Like, that just sucks. This sucks to see, Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, man, here's a super close set, and then just like a stray side hit of Rob's gyro is enough to kill.
the Lord just came in and was like low tier, and just like harshly reminded. But still, great effort to Mabel's. Definitely showed us some crazy Doc shenanigans. I haven't done a lot of research, but based on his results, I'm just gonna assume that's the highest ranked Doc because, uh, Wi-Fi be damned. He's got some crazy wins and he's done a lot. But yeah, Grayson just really ran away with that game 5.
I just took it